Hi everyone, welcome to Jennifer's Tale, My Life as a Crossdresser. I, of course, am Jennifer, and I want to welcome you to this new episode of my podcast. If you are watching this on YouTube, I hope you enjoy what you're about to see. I hope if you haven't subscribed to my podcast, you will. Just look down below there, hit the subscribe button. Please check out previous episodes of my podcast. If you are a crossdresser, if you are a girl like me who loves expressing your femininity, you will enjoy my podcast. I talk about my hopes, my feelings, thoughts, experiences, all that sort of stuff on my video podcast, and I think you'll find a lot of stuff to like. If you're listening to this as an audio podcast, all those rules apply to you as well. If you are a girl who enjoys expressing your feminine side and getting out and doing things, or you are a significant other who wants to get into the mind of your cross-dressing friend or loved one, you can listen to me talk about what it's like being a cross-dresser, and I think that you will empathize with us. You will enjoy hearing about my experiences and my thoughts, and know that the person you know or you yourself probably feel the same way and that you're not alone. So let's get into this episode. This episode I'm doing my kind of day out as Jennifer. I haven't really come up with a title yet, but I want to talk about what I did today. I'm going to start doing some of these. I have a lot of girls asking more videos of me showing my full outfit. So I never dress in anything really fancy because I go out and just kind of do what I do. So this is my outfit for today. Mind you, I am in Minnesota. Today's high is 29 degrees and the temperature's dropping all day long. So when I went outside today, it was roughly about 25 degrees. So this is the outfit that I wore. I wore, as you can see, it's kind of a knee-length skirt or just above the knee. I wore flats because I have yet to find boots that fit me and my size that I've just fallen in love with and I can't live without. So this is what I wore. This top I just bought yesterday. I went to the Goodwill and it struck a chord with me in that it was $5. Can't go wrong with $5. It's as you can see, it's low cut. It shows the girls nicely, and it was a color that I like. But I don't think I really have a lot of stuff in this color, so I bought it. Got dangly earrings in today, and this is how I dressed up. Like I said, it's cold today. I got up, got ready like I normally do. I did a little prep work yesterday since I had yesterday off. Did a lot of shaving and getting all cleaned up because I hadn't dressed for a while. And then I got ready like I always do. Got dressed, got my makeup on first. Like I did, I decided not to paint my nails today, just because I was in a little bit of a hurry, and so I got my makeup on, got dressed, and I was ready to go by about 9:30 this morning. Well, one of the first things I decided to do today was I needed to get an oil change in my car. The reason I needed to get an oil change is because I was way overdue. That little light or the little message box that comes on and says oil change due. Been living with that for a month now, so it was something I was like, I can go to my local Jiffy Lube where I always go, and a 15-minute oil change. I don't even have to get out of the car. That was kind of top of the agenda, so that's what I did today. First thing, got in my car, went to the next town over where I always go to get my oil changed, and I guess I kind of lucked out. There was no line today. They were not busy. I guess maybe because it's a Tuesday and not a lot happens on a Tuesday. So the guy guided me in. The manager on duty, there was like two co-workers as well, but the manager came up as I rolled down the window and asked me for my mileage. So I told him what the mileage was, and he was like, just a regular oil change today? And I was like, yes, please. And he started asking me kind of a few other questions, their standard questions. Radiator's a little low. Do you want us to top that off for an extra $5.99? I said, sure. Asked if I needed wiper blades. No, thank you. He asked me something else. I don't remember what exactly it was. If I needed an air filter changed. I said, no, thank you. So they just kind of did their job. Now, if you know me, if you watch my podcast or listen to me, I love to flirt, or at least as silently flirt as I can. So I had worn a black jacket over top of this because I can't go out in 24-degree weather just wearing this. And when I was sitting there, I took off my seat belt and I pulled my jacket open a bit just to show the girls, show off my cleavage a little bit. And when the guy came to ask me what mileage was, I saw him kind of glance over and look down. So that's a win in my book. As I was sitting there, I was just kind of surfing on my phone, waiting for them to do their stuff. And I really didn't notice the guys looking at me. They were kind of talking amongst themselves. And they got my oil changed. The guy, as they always do, say, okay, go ahead and start your car. They let it run for a minute to get the oil cycle through, check for leaks, turned it off, paid my bill. And then one of the guys who's always been there, who is the guy who guided me in, he came over to the window and he was like, do you know how to reset your oil life? And I was like, no, I don't, because actually I don't. It seems like every time I go there, they tell me how to do it, and I always forget by the next time I get my oil changed. So today it was more of me being Jennifer going, no, I don't. And so he kind of leaned in, stuck his arm in, and he kind of leaned in, I think, just so he kind of get a look at me and maybe a look at my boobs, and told me what to do. He's like, okay, don't step on any pedals, but push your button twice to the run section, and then step on the accelerator 4 times. Boom, 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 boom. So I did what he said, stepped on it 4 times, and then he reached in to the steering wheel right next to my breast and started pushing the buttons to look to see if it had reset. And that's when I mentioned, I was like, well, the little light, the message light that used to be on isn't on anymore, so I'm guessing I'm good. So he hit a couple buttons to look back, and there were no messages, and he was like, yep, you're good. Have a good day. And gave me a nice smile. I winked at him, and he opened the door, and off I went. So that made me feel good. I don't think necessarily, when I've asked this guy before how to reset, he just kind of tells me from the window. He doesn't reach in or lean in, and hopefully he was checking me out. Anyway, that put me off on a good foot. I really didn't have a lot of other stuff to do today. I was trying to figure out where to go to find boots that would fit me in my size. I had gone to Famous Footwear earlier this week, and they only carry up to about a size 11, so there's nothing there. There was a local shoe store that I didn't want to go to because I know they're high priced. I went to, I remember there was a designer shoe warehouse, or a DSW, nearby. I went and parked in their parking lot, and then went to their website to look to see what they had in boots my size, and they were really high priced. So I was like, nope. I think I'm going to have to take my chance of going on Amazon and seeing what I can find for extra wide women's boots, and find something in my price range. But then after that, I was like, I look too good to just sit in my car. I need to go and do something. So I did my usual. I went to Barnes & Noble because I was right across the street from where I was. Went in there, wandered around, saw a couple guys looking, saw a bunch of people looking. Everybody was out shopping. I just did my usual looking around, shopping. Didn't find anything I really liked there, so then I just, after that, just kind of didn't really have anywhere else to go. I did find another, like a Goodwill or a DAV that I didn't know about, because I was like, oh, I think there's a store over here that's a clothing store. I wonder what it is. And that's when I went over and found, it's called Unique, but it's a DAV store. So I didn't actually go in there because I was like, I really don't look the part or look right for shopping at a Goodwill today. So I kind of decided not to do that. And then I was going to go get a coffee, and was like, you know what? I think I'm going to go home and record podcast videos. So that's what I'm doing right now. Plus, it was cold out. This is the time of year where, being a cross-dresser, there's not a lot you can really do outside, or you really don't want to be outside. For me, anyway, my mentality is I like to flirt, and as my daughter says, if you got it, flaunt it. It's hard to flaunt stuff when you have to wear a jacket, and if you go into a store, you normally don't take your jacket off. You just kind of shop. Like I said, I wore my black jacket today. In another few weeks, it's going to be cold and snowy, chances are. I'll have to get out my white poofy jacket I bought last year, and it's not quite the same thing. But at least I got out. It's the first time in a week and a half that I was able to get out, but it always feels good to get out. I had a great experience at Jiffy Lube, and there you go. That was my morning out. I am going to go out here and get my coffee, because I don't want my morning to end. I still got about an hour left to go. So I hope you enjoyed hearing about my my trip out. I hope you enjoy my outfit. I think it looks pretty good. There's a little side view if you want a side view. And let me know what you think about these episodes. I'll start doing more episodes like this where I just talk about my day out. You can see my whole outfit. I'll change the camera angle. And let me know what you think. Leave comments. Send me an email at Jennifer's Tale Podcast. That's all one word. At gmail.com. And until next time, this is Jennifer saying hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.